Okay, how you doing? Just another video. These are fun videos, and one of my good friends, Ryan. I was asking him some questions recently. I was like, "What questions would you think people would be interested in finding out?" And he wrote a bunch of stuff. Let me see some of the ones he wrote, because I'm gonna choose one of them now. How y'all doing today? All is good? Just hang in there, okay? Everything eventually works out one way or the other. It's the nature of things. So where's this guy? Ryan is okay. All the possibilities. Wow. How to make sex spiritual? Okay, let's begin with that. How to make sex spiritual? My goodness, that's a big question. How does anybody do that? He's very good at asking these perfect questions. Let's talk about that. I'm going to make this a little short because I'll make more videos on this topic because that's what a lot of people want to know anyway. So, hmm. Let me drink something real quick. Let me get myself a little. How to turn your sexual energy into spiritual awakening. That's such a big topic. Right now, in fact, I'm creating a course which is going to come out on that topic. There's so much to share on this topic. It's a huge ocean. When I just figured out where do I get this water anyway. One of the first things we're going to realize about sexual energy, which many people are not taught, it's not their fault. But the reason why it's not talked about is it's not anything that's going to surprise anybody. See, the whole planet Earth. Look at nature. Look at the flower. Look at the bees. The pollination. Another name for pollination? It's a sexual act. The bees and the honey, everything coming together. It's a law of attraction. And those who want to destroy this planet, those who don't want it to thrive, guess what they always tamper with? The sexual energy. Because what is abundance but currency? The energy flowing through existence. Nature. Pollination. You have to allow the energy to move freely. So those who want to turn a country or a community into a warmonger nation, they always mess with the sexual energy. Let me explain what I mean. There are 2 or 3 ways of earning money. You can't have a strong military and steal from everybody else. That's what we call capitalism. It's nothing but capitalism. It's monetarism. Okay? But a system that has been corrupted and wants to just have a good life while everybody else does all the work, they're going to soon become a warrior nation. And one of the first things they're going to attack are people's sexual energy. Why? What is Lakshmi? The Hindus call it Lakshmi. Lakshmi means abundance. Principle of the true open market, not the BS they give us by Wall Street. Wall Street is the enemy of productivity. All they care about is a group of people make all the profit. That is what you get when the sexual energy is not allowed to flow. Yes, what you have is the usury, where somebody has a lot of money, they build the military, nobody can beat them, and it's like the big mafia person with the big muscles. See, if you don't pay me, I'm gonna close down your business. That's what the central banks are. Think of them as big muscle brutes. The big guy with it can't reason, can't talk, just say I'll kick your ass. That's what these guys are. And guess what? If every child, everybody I'm not saying that, children should be taught about sexuality. No, leave the children alone. That's why I'm so angry. It is despicable. In California where I live, these children are being taught about sex. I'm like, leave them alone. They don't give a shit about that. They're telling you can be this. You see, listen, I have gay friends, whatever you want to be it. But to tell a child, you're going to confuse them. They're not thinking about that. If they're going to be gay, they're going to find out sooner than later. There should be a place where they can come out and say they're gay. Oh, wow, at a certain age when they're ready, let them come out. They're going to figure it out. And those, hey, just allow. Let them figure it out. When they're ready, they're going to tell you. Don't make it a crime. Don't make it like bad. Oh, you're gay. That's how the problems. No, if they're going to, whatever they're going to choose, let them choose. Child, they're wild. They just want to go climb the trees. Like an animal. They're not thinking sex. So this new liberal, hey, I'm for liberal stuff, but don't mess kids up. They're gonna start thinking about what they never thought about. Oh, maybe I should be doing. No, no, no. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Please, please. Leave them alone. Whoever is watching this, if you have friends that say, "Oh, teach your child," I don't. No, tell them to shut the fuck up. No, that's how you destroy children. They become perverted. It's too early. They're not ready for that shit. Wait, what's the hurry? Huh? What's the hurry? Leave them alone. So what I'm talking about is sexual energy is, first of all, we have to educate our children, adults. It is what is called the initiation. Say, look, this energy you're born with, that's coming up inside your body that you feel you've been going. I'm talking about the right age when they're older, right? Ready, truly ready, psychologically, physically, everything. It is like a sword. It can cut a carrot, or it can slice somebody else's heads up. You have to tell the truth about this potent energy. Everybody just walking around having sex, making love, they're not taught. They just think it's about making children or getting pleasure. I'm not against this too, but these are the lowest levels. I'm not against either. Hey, do it. But pleasure, that's the basic. Yeah, it feels good. Or make children. But there are higher levels, higher principles. If one can really learn how to spiritualize their own energy. What does it mean? Everybody's born with this potential energy. And unfortunately, people are not taught the art, the science. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Again, I teach it and I share the workshops and the books and stuff. But if you don't have the money for those courses, whatever, first of all, get yourself familiar with your own energy. Stop hiding it. Stop fighting. The fight is what keeps it fucked up. Because if you fight something, you can never be friends with it. You keep fighting somebody. Let's be friends. And you have a knife in your... No, relax. Say, okay, who are you? I love you. That open-hearted love. The love. To accept it. Oh, my goodness. I'm turned out. Whatever it is. Take a deep breath. Get familiar with it. I don't care what... If you feel 50, 30, 20, just make it a meditation. When it's biting, like, oh God, where's the partner? Just say, okay. Just take a deep breath. Really be with it in presence. Look at it with love. Deep breath. When I say look, I don't mean stay, but look at me with awareness. No judgment. Wow. The energy begins to rise by itself. What is meditation? What do you think these monks are doing for years? Unfortunately, they're sitting on it. They're just doing their mantra, doing their prayer. Most times, everybody knows I like to be direct. Sometimes there are 1 in 100 that becomes awakened in the monastery. Most times they're not, because the potentiality is being repressed. They are not truly meditating. You see, meditation has to include this. You can't. If somebody chooses to be a monk, the minimum you can share with them is how to transform their sacred sexuality. Otherwise, you say just meditate. They're sitting on a volcano. It never works. The worldly path, people want to have a partner, make love. That's a different part. But those who chose to be alone, see, celibacy is not what people think. Celibacy means you choose to be alone. It's valid. Absolute valid. You want to choose that? Whether it's for a year, a month, or 2 days, up to you. Whatever you can handle. Some people a day or two, fine. Or a year or a month, it's up to you. Don't go overboard. But take the time. Familiar. Otherwise, what patriarchy has done to men and women, it's poisoned it. It's made it into something like satanic and evil. Oh, no, that's evil. You're feeling sexual? Oh, that's the devil. If that's the devil, then what are the flowers doing with the bees? Why don't you start prevent? I better be careful, because they're already doing it. They're trying to prevent the bees from pollinating the flowers. Where beauty disappeared. The flowers, thank goodness for the plants, for the nature, the birds, the beauty. Why do you think the bird, often the male ones, right? The male, if you want to know which one is the masculine, the more colorful, generally. People ask, why is oftentimes the birds that are, because I say, the masculine has to show off a little bit. The feminine is already beautiful, just by the very nature of being feminine. Wow. The curves, just the feminine is so attuned to life. It flows better, just by it's already beautiful, gorgeous. but for attraction, the male. Even now, oftentimes in older cultures, if you really want to study history, the men were the ones wearing the jewelry, but they have to be at least a little attractive. But the woman, just no jewelry, nothing. I'm not saying women shouldn't wear jewelry. Please don't get me wrong. Wear jewelry, enjoy yourself, but there's no need. Just the very nature. Wow, feminine. Wow, the patience, the beauty, the forgiveness, the compassion, because everything is so beautiful. Unfortunately, today, in the Western world especially, some of the feminine attributes are frowned upon. I mean, my goodness. I'm not talking about being overweight. That's a different discussion. But I'm talking about the natural curves of a man. Sorry, of a woman. Now it's like, be ashamed, that's too big. I'm like, what's big about that? Those wombs, the curves, the hips, yeah, that's, what do you think? No, she has to be like a man. I'm like, oh my goodness, what's happening? No. Men are beautiful their own way. Men are handsome. The feminine has its own natural. There are different kinds of women. Some are, curved, some are less. But generally, what I've noticed, no matter how a woman is masculine, she might be, but she still has the feminine in her that makes her a woman. She still have to see that there's a beauty still there. If a man is intelligent enough to pay attention, he will see it. She may be like the typical one that men say, oh, she's very tomboy. But no, even when she's a tomboy, there's still this ability to forgive. I can't explain it. Anyone who appreciates the feminine knows what I'm talking about. It's there. I'm not being sexist. I hope people don't think I'm being sexist. No, this is not about being sexist. This is about truth. Feminine. So imagine, not to digress too much, the opposites. We all carry the opposites within us. It is there. People think, oh, that's a man. In every man or woman, you carry both. Otherwise, you can't exist. Existence itself is both. Everywhere you go is, and neither in between. But the extreme exists. We have that within us. And until one is able to make friends with one's masculine and feminine through meditation or through love making, doesn't matter. As long as you make friends with it, if you're going to be celibate, be celibate. Whether it's for a lifetime or a year or a month or 2 days or a week, yes. And just all it needs is just to be friendly. What does it mean? You don't have to masturbate. If you want, I don't judge anything. You don't need to. It's just about looking at it with love. Take a deep breath. You don't need drugs. You can just look at it. Whatever you look at with the eye, with the heart of love, with the eye of presence, will have to rise. And as it rises, the same thing that was just pure sexuality begins to rise. When it gets to the solar plexus, it becomes pure feeling of power. Not power over anybody. No. Anybody that wants to dominate somebody else, you can already tell. You can tell. They're weak. Why? If you feel strong, you feel capable. You're like, okay, if I need some money, I can work. Or if I don't feel like I can work, I can ask. There's power in asking. Not demanding. This is what I do. Can you pay me this or do it? Yes. As long as we are able to say, look, you don't have to give me. Otherwise, we play tricks. If you only don't give me the karma, no. Now you're playing game. Now that's bullshit. No, keep it honest. Just ask. Okay. Power. And then the person has the freedom to say no. Those who want to force the other to accept, they show a lack of power. I'll say it again. Those who want to dominate other people, they are showing you something. They're afraid. Otherwise, if you're truly powerful, you feel capable. Okay, that person is. If you feel in touch with your own inner power, you're going to honor somebody else's power. That's where freedom comes from. Oh, you're also powerful. I am powerful. What's wrong with that? See, power is not the issue. It's about being more powerful. Now you're breaking cosmic principle. Because how dare you want to impose your will? No, power. Oh, you too. Oh, all of us. And then love begins to rise. For the first time you look at somebody, you're like, I love you. And that love is not what people call love now. Most people, they say love you, look at their hand, trying to take your money, or they want to do something. I'm not saying be suspicious. But truth is truth. Usually when people love you, truly love you, they just say, I love you. You don't have to even do anything. Why? I am love. I feel love. That's what true love is. I feel it. And I want to share with you. Most people, they think love is love me first. That's not love. That's something else. It's fine. You can call it business. Business has its beauty. But don't call it love. Call it love. Love is, I just love you. Why? I don't know. I just love, I'm in love. I love you. Hmm? And then when it rises, creativity. My goodness. For the first time, that painting you've been wanting to do, suddenly you're just painting, no effort. You're like, what's going on? Because the creativity is open. My goodness. You could be a singer, a dancer. You may not be the most beautiful singer, fantastic painter, but those who see even your mediocre skill, technical, who cares? You may not be as technical, but they'll capture they'll feel the heart. Wow, there's love. There's creativity in this. And if you're fortunate, your body is strong, because the body has to be strong. The higher one wants to climb, the body has to be able to withstand. If your body is strong enough, you go to the gym or do push-ups, whatever your exercise is, you go for a walk, energy will rise. Suddenly you can see. I don't think just because your third eye is open, now everybody think that they're going to see ghosts everywhere. You're going to be looking around and say, oh my goodness, look how this goes. You go crazy. Because you'll be talking to the ghosts. Like, who are you talking to? You're like, oh, you don't see the ghosts? No, you can see spirits, that's fine. You may see lights, colors, that's fine. Oftentimes in the inner world, because the eye literally opens inside. People think it opens out, you're going to be like, ooh. No, some of it is out. You get to see aura, but those are small things. No. That's fine. Enjoy it. Oh, goodness. See into reality. Truth. Beautiful. How gorgeous. But don't forget, it's not just about the light. The lights, I love looking at the lights. Oh, beautiful. But don't forget another function of the presence, the third eye, is to see into our own shit, our shadows, our beauty. Look above. Because now, enough light, and you can see beyond the surface. You can now see literally to your subconscious mind where your issues come from. Oh, my mother didn't hug me when I was 20 years old. Oh, that's why. When people don't hug me, I want to kill them. I hate them. Oh, then you can see it for the first time and say, I don't need to kill everybody that doesn't hug me. I love them. Because you've seen the root of it. It's healed. It could happen in a moment. In private sessions that I do, I don't do it. I'm just a spiritual guide. We are all guides. Existence does everything. I'm just a witness too. In the work, sitting there with the client, and it's happening. They see it, they're like, and then it's gone, or it diminishes. See, if it gets to the crown, now one can commune with the other side. When I say commune, it's a mystical thing. It's just there. Once it opens wider and wider and wider and wider. That's the beginning of true awakening. Because then one is, anyway, different conversation. One is now aligned with the higher dimensions. We all have it. It's just a matter of the body being strong enough and being open, literally. So that's it. That's simple. Everything I just say is like step by step. No, think of a house. You can say first floor, second floor, third floor. It's fine. You're speaking the truth. Or you can say it's a house. See, people waste their time by dividing it. Oh, base chakra, that chakra. Don't worry about all that stuff. It's the one. As soon as you rise it up, you know it's the one. It could take an hour or a day. Boom. As long as your body can handle it, because the body has to be able to handle these frequencies. But literally, it's like exploding a nuclear explosion. But in the human body, those who want to blow up planet, they try to cheat. If you ever wondered why they want to have nuclear, consciously or unconsciously, that's the secret. They think by blowing it out there, they'll be able to nuke themselves into nirvana. It's never happened, will never happen. Let them keep trying if they want. It will never happen. A, it's not going to happen in the outer there. And B, it's an inner process. You have to do the work, the integration, all that, but they're impatient. They want to do it through technology. Okay, good luck. No, you don't waste time. Don't waste your life. You just be aware that one energy, I am it. Let it rise. It could take 6 months. It could take a year. It doesn't matter. You just keep looking at it. Don't be in a hurry. That would delay the process. You just keep looking. Keep looking. No judgment, no aggression, nothing. Whether you have a partner, you make love. If you have a partner, all it means is now you have two energies. Because two energies coming together, that's what love making is. Then the journey can be faster and quicker. But you have to do it. You have to slow down your breathing. You have to have the intention. Intention is key. What is it about? Just pleasure, orgasms, or to attain? What does it mean to attain? It's already attained anyway, but you want to, it's a journey towards awakening. Wow, a prayer, celebration. What Osho used to call prayer. Prayer to the universe. That adds a beauty to love making. And when two people come together, or if you're poly, I don't judge. 3, 4, who cares? 4 people, it That's your choice. No judgment. As long as everybody joins in their freedom, no coercion. That is breaking cosmic law. They have to be there on their own accord. Otherwise, don't try to convince people at all. Never. They're there. And if you're in love with your partner, you don't want more people, you're so in love, it's complete. And two people, yes. What two people can do can happen. When if they're both so present. Even if it's one of them that's very present, it's better if two. But if one, okay, that creates a solution, a condition, an energetic possibility that has no limits. That anything is possible. They can go into what I call the awakened state, what is called awakened state, where they just merge into oneness. And if that can happen to a couple, or three, four, it doesn't matter. Just one love making. If they can join it out of body together like that. What else is a soulmate? People are walking around looking for their twin flame. Hey, it's fine. Do what you do. I don't see the point. You can't have somebody, a capable lover who loves you, because love is key. And if you don't, at least you have an agreement that you're going to use this. That's fine. That's a way to transcend. Because love is rare on the planet. But if love happens, wow, you're already ahead. If there's no love, at least make it a science. Say, okay, we don't love each other, but this is a path. The people that are more scientific minded, that will be okay for them. People that are more like objective, a little more masculine. Yeah, there's no love here. We're just gonna do this. It's fine, but they'll become friends. They won't. Love may not happen. That's fine. Spiritual friendship. There's another beauty to that. It's another high state. But if there's love there, that's a quality. If there's love there, you do this breathing with a partner. Love, my goodness. It is its own beauty. My goodness. That beauty, it can do more in a love making than what mechanical scientific approach. Again, I'm going to release videos and courses are coming up. I'm designing that couples can take, singles can take too, month long, online. When everything opens in live workshop, we're going to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are going to be making love to their partners. It becomes a spiritual path, because a couple that makes love, their fighting will be less. The fighting often is an indication, because love making means the sexual energy is coming to the heart space. More love is now. There might still be fight, disagreement, but it to be minimal. Why the love is available. The moment the love is not there, it's just base chakra, just sex, or it's just like a arranged marriage. There's not much attraction. They're going to become enemies sooner than later. Because how long can you stand somebody that you can't stand? Like, you really don't love. It's difficult. If there's no love, do the yogic way, whereby they come together as a partner agreement and they say, we're going to do this. That also has its benefits towards awakening. But if there's love, if there's love, or even if it's just strong sexual attraction, because strong sexual attraction just means something. It means more is possible, because it's the root of it. Love possible. But if you're already loving, even before the sex, love is already there. My goodness. So again, you choose. No, just choose according to your own nature. Your nature. If you're more scientific, less loving, don't worry about it. Do what you guys do what you do. If somebody is more loving, very loving, that is not, it may not work. Why? Because the loving one, wants love. Oh, look at me, look at me. No, that one is saying the scientific, I just want to transcend. Or we're going to transcend with this together. Again, it has beauty. The possibility for getting attached is less, because love can cause attachment if one is not careful. That's why I always say, to be a balance. You love, but you're also aware, you're present. The balance, that's the best. You can be present with your partner, you also love. Oh my goodness. I'll say more, I'll do more videos, and when the courses are out, guys, subscribe to the YouTube station, Oluwa Adams-Oyenuga. And my website is being done by this very capable woman. Once it comes out, y'all gonna know about it. You can go, it's Oluwa Adams oluwaadams.com. Okay, oluwaadams.com. It's not ready yet, but once it's out, you can go subscribe to it. Give us your email, oluwaadams9@gmail.com, or you can just go to the website when it's out. Y'all, you're gonna see this amazing, beautiful courses coming up. Simply just extra beautiful, amazing. Wherever level you are, universe meets you wherever you are. Don't feel like you have to be an acrobat, such a great. No, just be yourself. Be yourself. That's all universe ever asks us to do. That's what it means to be authentic. Even if you're rude, if you really a rude motherfucker, be rude. I always respect people that are total. Don't pretend. If you are the rude type, just do it in presence. Don't overdo it. But yes, I'm rude. Yeah. Yes, that's authentic. You're gonna get the consequence, of course. You won't have any friends. But at least people know she's rude or he's rude. Otherwise, hey, how you doing? You know, deep down you wanna, oh, authentic, in presence. And sexual energy, once one can make friends with it, there's no limit. It can explode. What takes yogis? People that have spent lifetime in an hour or two. Because it's not about how long, it's about how strong, how ready, how intense. Are you saying now? I'm ready, universe. Once we choose, universe is just waiting for us. So we think, oh, no, it's universe is just saying, you ready? Once you say, universe, I'm ready, it happens sooner than later. Universe says, okay, let's see. Oh, you okay? You are. Boom. So the tantra, don't let anybody tell you it should take 10 years. No, who knows? It could take you 6 months, 7 months, 8 years. Who cares? Just make friends with it. With a partner, partners, or by yourself. Or a combination of all three. Up to you. Make your choice. I love you. Make friends with your sexual energy. More videos coming. Love you. Oluwa Adams9@gmail, or you can text me 510-240-2322. Again, this is for adults. Okay? Adults. Adults. Please, adults. Let's make this sacred. Adults only. Adults only. Adults only. Adults only. Okay? Fair enough? Okay, good. Thank you. Blessings. Bye. Otherwise, there's so many people out there do all kinds of nonsense. That's crazy stuff. We don't want. No. So only if you're 20, 21, yes, adult. Otherwise, this is not for you. Okay? Thank you. Blessings. Take care. Bye.